You ready?
Ready.
All right. Teach Me Grappling. What's up, everybody? My GoPro doesn't have a good battery. We're using the iPhone today. Please excuse Pavel. He's behind the camera. If he makes a mistake and swipes his fingers in front of the lens, it is very, very likely to happen today. Guys, today I've got Mike. He's going to be helping me out. That's knee bar Mike. We're going to be going over the Demian Maia, Ben Askren fight that happened last weekend. Here's your breakdown. Guys, I got to do this quick because Mike's got to wake up at 4 a.m. And this is a really difficult fight to go over everything. I'm just going to spit it out as fast as I can off of memory. I just rewatched the fight one time, scanning through as fast as I could, guys. So I am bound to mess this up. Okay, they were on their feet. We're not going to talk about the striking. This is a grappling channel. We're going to go over the grappling. So they were on their feet. There was a lot of orthodox versus southpaw and shots. Ben's trying to take him down. Look at this finger. You can't do that. Ben's getting hit with shots left and right because he's trying to grapple with him, and it's just not working. He did throw some good inside kicks to the inner thigh, and that was nice. But anyway, first takedown of the match was a knee that he caught. So, guys, look at this right here. I believe it was actually this side. He was eating knees right here. He was eating knees, and then he went down and then locked his hands and got to a single leg. Now check this technique out that Ben used. He's here. This is not usual, guys. Watch this. He was pulling this leg, and this leg's going back. Go ahead and start to go back. Now watch. All of the weight that is being supported right now by Ben, by Demian. He's Demian, I'm Ben. And he's putting some weight against me. All he did, it's almost like a peek out, okay? But instead of the normal peek, where you kind of have a movement like this, okay? What he did to get this weight off right here is he ended up putting the non-traditional leg down. So he ended up coming here. You see that kind of movement? As he put it out, here, he's able to go and come around and get an angle. As they started to come up and hustle up, Ben ended up locking, okay? I don't think it was that side, actually, was it? It must have been the other side. Maybe it was that side. Okay, it was that side. But either way, when he ended up coming up, he ended up getting an overhook here, and he pulled him like this, okay? And ended up pulling him to the mat this way, okay? So go ahead, come on over here. Come on over. Okay, and ended up pulling him to the mat. Either way, he ended up with a right arm underhook. That I do remember. As far as I remember, he didn't throw him to the left, he pulled him to the right. So there might have been an exchange of the arms. Either way, that movement, okay, guys, that movement is pulling like this. Okay, not the traditional throwing action, he pulled. Okay, so once he got his hands locked, he squeezed and then blocked that knee and pulled him in a circle. Okay, once he ended up on top, he tried to do a little bit of body lock stuff. Come on over here in the red. Yeah. Okay? He had his hands locked, and he was trying to body lock and trying to pass, but it didn't work. Okay? Either way, once he was on top, I believe in the first situation, he ended up getting caught in the inverted arm bar. He ended up clearing that. He ended up getting caught in a heel hook. He popped through for a heel hook. After the heel hook, Ben did a great job with this, man. Pushed this thing off and started punching, okay? As he punched, he ended up over him too much, and now Damian's kind of popping out the back. So as he, okay, so go back down, okay? If you're gonna throw out that way, go ahead, go. It was the other way, but that's okay. Now once he ended up on top right here, then he started doing damage here. So, and then the round ends. Okay, second round, next takedown was the double leg. He threw the right hand, okay? Ben's pawing with his left like this, and he throws the right hand, leads in with a double leg, just fall. And he passes the corner and takes him to his back. This time, Ben's trying to pass the guard. He blunders, really sad. Okay, he blunders and ends up giving up the triangle. So you just do a simple little push, and he wraps up the triangle. Of course, there's details to how it happened, but he gets triangled. Ben stands up immediately. Good job pushing on the leg right here to get his head out. Okay, to get his head out. The omoplata comes on, and this is where Ben blunders again. Okay, guys, if you guys watched my live that I went that night, he blunders. How does he blunder? And you can move around, Paul, to get angles. Look, my knee Go look at my knee. Over here. It doesn't matter. Just keep coming around. See my knee? Guys, you're holding my leg because you don't want me to get away. He ends up putting his knee down and forward rolls. Guys, you don't have to. If you're here, you're dropping your knee, you put your knee against him, you keep pushing on this leg and you stack until you pull your arm out. That way I can strike. If you're already on your feet, Ben, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why? Is your finger in front of the lens?
Nope.
All right. Why, oh, why, oh, why would you go down to do a forward roll? He forward roll, you come up on top, just stay over there, don't. Go to your knees, go to your knees. This is here, then back into the guard. Why, oh, why, guys? You don't have to do that. Okay, either way, Ben's on the bottom here. Here, I'm gonna have you do the next one. You're standing up, go ahead, stand up a little. Push this leg, no, stay down on me. You know, stand up, but lean on me. Good, like you're grappling. You push, come around here, Paul. Look, push this leg to a butterfly. Step over it, make it a butterfly. Then he walks to the side and folds the legs. Demian Maia does. Okay, Ben's guard now is going away. Okay, little by little, he ends up getting mounted. Goes over, he gets mounted. You know the crazy thing about this, he's mounted. Sure, there was a time when the foot was like this or whatever, but he gets mounted, and then he's getting hit with shots. He's punching, and then Ben turns his back for a second. When he turns his back for a second, Demian Maia, he ended up putting his right foot around. Because he did that, Ben turned back, and now the foot is stuck. When he did that, he's eating maybe one more shot by Demian, and then Ben just does a simple push, little stiff arm as he comes up. That's why he lost his balance. So Demian ends up losing his balance because of this. Like, people wonder, why did he lose his balance? He's a jiu-jitsu black belt world champ. Why did he lose his balance so easy? Guys, all it takes, you get some situation like this that's awkward. Look at how tight that is on your leg, huh?
No balance.
And then now, as Ben's here, Ben just stiff-armed him and he falls. So now come on over here, Papa. I'm coming back on top, right? As I come on, as you're falling, you go for the Kimura. You see? As he goes for the Kimura, immediately the guard is not closed. Damian's on his right side. Come around here. Ben immediately passes. He drops his butt through the guard, passes, and now that's killing Damian's Kimura. As he does that, he hip heists, he comes over to here. This is a good position. He clears his arm out, and he's continuing to strike. I want to say this. This is Demian going for the leg. Ben, no, stay. Ben's trying to control him like this, guys. Using wrestling with his arm between the legs, like try to get up. It's kind of hard. It's like I have a half Nelson on his thighs. This kind of works. This is my frustration with wrestling, because Ben Askren is such a good wrestler. He's a very different type of wrestler, but he's such a good wrestler. If he would just use his jiu-jitsu that he learned and not wrestle all the time. This, you don't want this. You got to do what I call the side switch. You're already in position. You see this arm that's here? He's trying to hold on as best he can. All you do is you place your left elbow on the mat and you whip your leg away. You're either going to catch the guy here in the Keskatami style, a little modified, or the guy will keep the leg and you'll turtle when I do it. Just keep going that way. And then now we'll end up here in the seat belt and we'll be going for back takes. Or if you're a wrestler, you can then come under the arms and ride with a spiral ride. I don't want to hurt your fingers. Okay, spiral ride, break the guy down, and continue to strike. And stay here. That's what Ben should have done. He should have done a side switch. And either way, I believe time ran out, so it didn't matter, right? Third round. I'm losing it. Okay, we end up with the body lock. Oh, beautiful. They end up in some exchanges. Both guys, Damian's bloody, Ben's been battered up a little bit. They end up in an over-under clinch with the lefty over-under clinch. Damian's hips try to go back, but Ben locks his hands. Immediately, with Ben locking his hands, he squeezes the hips. The leg is far, okay, hook the leg. Walk around that leg. Keep trying to hook it and walk around to get your leg set, okay? Once you guys are here and you trap that leg, it's time to go for the throw. I'm sitting in a chair. Are you ready? Are you okay? Which one? Where's your? Okay, your good hands over there. I'm sitting, pop my hips, and send the guy down. Beautiful takedown. Okay? Nice body lock. Knees to the body right here. Damian's trying to turn in. Knees to the body. And then now, as Damian's trying to turn aside, you see the underhook. Over here, Paul. He's punching. Ben's trying to keep him down like this and punching as Demian tries to go for the leg. Again, more of stepping over here, holding here, guys. Look, don't do this. Wrestlers, you don't want to do this. You don't need to. This is a good little control. It's called an arm Turk in wrestling. You put your hand between the legs, and it's like you're half Nelsoning the bottom leg. You try to turn your hips. It's a good basic little move for wrestling, for control, but it is not the preferred move. You want to go elbow down and side switch. That's what you want. If Demian Maia, which he probably would have, he would have said, I'm keeping the leg. Go ahead, try to get up. It would have ended up like this. Okay? It would have ended up here. And then with that arm underneath, you're already hip heisting and you're looking to take the back. That's the way it's done. That's what Demian would have done. Okay? Now, but either way, he didn't. He stayed here and eventually Demian got up and now it's a front headlock and Demian stands up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Pulls out and he got away. Shame on you, Ben. Moving on. Last takedown. Oh yeah, Ben ends up right here. He has, so we're learning Damian's awesome moves, but we're also learning Ben's awesome takedowns. He has the underhook, and Ben tries this move. Watch this. I call it the reverse limp arm. It wasn't perfect, but he hooks. Okay, he hooks with his leg and goes around the neck. He does this to make sure that his opponent can't step his leg back. You're not too far away, are you, Pavel? Okay.
Full body shot.
All right, good. Just don't get the whole gym in there. Look, he goes down to reach down to the leg, and then this arm ends up slipping out, and he ends up with a single leg. Okay? Ends up with a single leg. It wasn't the prettiest, but it helped him get to the single leg. Once he got to the single leg, immediately went up. He already had this position. He went up to the head and took him down. Once he ended up taking him down, almost immediately, he leans forward and gets popped into a heel hook. Go ahead, pop me into a heel hook. Right there, boom. No, over your head, please. Over your head. Throw me over your head. Yeah, like that. No, even on that side, just throw. I just meant he sent him above. Up this way. Now up the heel. No, on the other side. Come on. Yeah, over your head a little bit as they rotate. Now, Ben, why did he fall down? Again, just more bad grappling. He fell down. So what? You got popped into a heel hook. It doesn't matter. You go knee out and you do what you did earlier. You try to sit up. I'm coming up. My knee's out. Guys, I don't want to lay down. That gave Demian the easy sweep. Now try to heel hook me. See that? As I'm standing up, I'm still coming through. There's still more shots. This is what he should have done. Even if I make a mistake, and I'm leaning forward and you pop me into a heel. And I'm here. No, in your heel. Go. See my toes are pointed out. Keep going. Turn my knee. You got to use your legs. Yeah. See, I'm like fighting it off. I don't want to do this, but he did this. He went down. And Demian just said, screw it. I'll just come back up. Just come up. Now you're tired, Ben. You're tired. And now Damian's here. Okay? It's pretty easy now for Demian. Everything is like crushing the legs and mounting. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just stand up. No, so we stand up. Crush, but stay standing. Post on the mat or me and just mount. Mount and mount. It's pretty simple. Now, guys, come on over here. Look at this. Ben, again, just panics and says, I'm out of here. Once he tries to get out, this foot, it's like the other one. This foot ends up going across, and honestly, I think it was Ben that put it across because of his wrestling. When the hook first went in, it went in the middle, and Ben goes like this. Because Ben wanted, in wrestling, this is generally considered a good thing because body triangles aren't allowed in wrestling. You get a guy's leg across, and you can escape this way. You can pull him off that way. But the problem is now it's legal to do body triangle and it just makes it a tighter hold. I would have much rather, go back. I would have much rather, like if you try to insert your leg and you shoot it across, try to, I would block that and put it in the middle and keep my elbow in, you see? Now I'm in a compact ball, you're trying to choke me or whatever. Now I'm like shaking you off. You don't have balance. When you put that leg across and I do it for you, let's say I'm like this and I go like this, dude, you lock that body triangle, you're in the saddle now. This is trouble for me. They roll over. The choke, he defends one choke. And then, as he's defending one choke, he's kind of fighting this one away. Ben's fighting this one away, and he's pushing back, and he just exposes his neck. Now, here's the secret on the choke, guys. I'm going to have Mike do this to me, because we got to go. He's going to grab my shoulder real deep, deep, deep. No, deep. Yes. Grab deep up there. Now, you don't have to do the rear naked. It's like a gi choke, guys. This is where gi comes into no gi. When you go for the rear naked right here, of course, you want this hand to pop up on the biceps at the end. If he successfully puts his hand behind the head, his hand will pop up and I'm done. But now Ben wants to control this arm. See, this one becomes the one that he doesn't care about because it's already in. So he has to go after this one. When he's doing that, and Damian's right here, Damian's just taking his arm and put a lot of pressure. Just close your elbow against your own wrist. As I pull on this, continue to gi choke me. Continue, yeah. That's all he's doing. He's squeezing it, and he's clenching, and he's there. This is not gonna save you guys. Even if I were to push this off, continue to one arm choke me. Keep going, come on. Good. And then Ben passes out. Okay? That was rough. Mike's got to go. I'm a little frustrated. My GoPro broke down. I've got Pavel. He's a first-time cameraman. How you doing, Pavel?
Shaking.
All right, he's shaking. Mike, I'm so sorry to
No,
yell
it's
at
good.
you. I'm trying to expect this guy to know the fight. He didn't even see the fight.
I didn't see it.
So I'm trying to expect. I did show you a couple clips.
showed it real
I showed
quick.
you a couple clips. So it's not his fault. It's my fault. Why didn't I charge the GoPro? Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Totally, like, just on the fly right here, just trying to put it together. No hardcore studying before this breakdown. Hope you guys learned something. If there was something in this fight that you really, really liked, that you want broken down more, like in depth, not the whole fight. Since I did the whole fight, I gotta just do it real quick. If you guys saw something, let me know in the comments section. You know, you want to learn Ben Askren's throw, you want to learn one of Damian's guard passes or something like that, anything, just let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. Please click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal. Contribute to this channel, and I will be back for more with more great stuff. We're out.